Hi, I'm Dan Bullock, swim coach with Swim for Try, and I've been using the VASA range of products for a number of years now. And we're here at the Swim Serpentine booth at London Marathon Expo, and here we've got the Swim Ergo. Been using this for a few years now. Think of a treadmill for swimmers, basically. I'm going to lay this down, pick up the paddles. Got my head unit here where I can check my distance swum, my speed, the watts I'm creating, and just generally work on my swimming technique and power without actually getting wet. Here we go.
Okay, Dan, can you just talk through the units that we can see down there?
Okay, there's a large flap on the bottom of the system there, which will increase or decrease the resistance. I've got my digital display where you probably can see the time flipping away at the top, the meter swum. I've got an average pace per 100 meters. I've got my strokes per minute, and there's a watts figure in the bottom right corner. And depending on the resistance, I can make it a little bit harder, a little bit easier, start to drive things up a little bit, always working on the technique, trying to sort of get a little bit of upper body rotation into that, some length, set my vertical forearm, keep the palm facing towards the feet as I push back, and I'm going to try to hold some pace work there.
So then obviously you're not doing any over-on stroke at all, it's all the underwater size.
All the underwater, yeah.
So you can keep your high elbows going there.
I'm trying.
And where are you pulling through to with this machine?
Well, obviously the hips are flat, and in the water there'll be that full body rotation. So I'm kind of brushing by the hips, making sure as much length is there as possible. It's not quite the full, it's certainly not a replacement for swimming, but it'll certainly help improve your technique, your endurance. It's a nice addition to your swim training. I like to get my long distance swims done on this. You can take a little of the boredom out of things, put in a laptop and a movie maybe underneath. But I can really get a good long swim done without the interruptions, the public getting in the way maybe, if you're in a public pool.
You say a long swim, how long would you spend on the erg here?
I've been slowly building things up. I like to try to get an hour done, maybe once a week, and then I know I'm going to be pretty competitive over a 5K.
I think I better have a go, Dan.
All yours.
Okay, thanks for the intro, Dan. This is my first go on one of these. So I'm quite interested to see how it works. So I'm going to ask you a few questions as well, Dan, while I'm doing this. So this bench slides, why is that? So what's going on here?
Well, as you increase the power, you will slowly nudge your way forwards.
Okay.
Okay, and we've added the tether just so there's not too much bouncing around, and it will just make you work a little bit harder. You can release that, you can get different strengths of elastic.
Yeah.
So find a nice comfortable position with the hands. Bring the chest to about midpoint over.
How's that? Is that right, guys? I've got to say it's a nice smooth feeling to it.
There is the swim bench option, which is a little bit more traditional in that you would slide the whole bench forwards. The ropes would be sort of a tethered length. This obviously is the erg concept, and you will slide the hands backwards and forwards as you're doing nicely. Can you
say I was in for a swim this morning. Dan was coaching me this morning, and I can feel it in my arms straight away. So it's definitely getting the bit of deltoids going on there. Definitely the shoulders. I can really feel the shoulders.
Can you set that pivot a little bit earlier? Try to get those fingertips down a little bit earlier. Just kind of leading with the elbow fraction. That's looking nice. Let's look at the head-on shot. That's looking good. Nice symmetry. Excellent.
I think from that short go, I can see this being a good addition to my open water swimming, my pool swimming, especially if I can't get out of the house, you know, with family commitments or bad weather. I think it'd be nice to jump on this and do half an hour or an hour on this, and it'll be really, feels like really complement my other swimming.
I think that's the word, compliment. That's not, that's it.
Great, thanks Dan.